committee to help identify which were genuine pending bills and which were not. And out of that, it went down to 1.4 billion because the rest could not be verified. Either there were no documents, or if you went to the ground to look at the actual work done, you'd find nothing has been done, yet somebody wants to be paid. So that has been, I think, a back and forth conversation between us and Council of we know to be the actual position. And I think it's an issue that has been discussed repeatedly in our IBEC meetings over the pending bills issue, saying, can we reconcile these pending bills, because we have also done our own internal audit to confirm what is genuine, what is not. Be that as it may, it's important that I say, in the sheer amount of money trying to clear these pending bills, we have paid, I had about 558 million pending bills of staff remittances that had not yet been remitted accordingly. We've been able to clear all that. We had heavy pending bills with the KEMSA, and we were able to pay close to 300 million. We went further now to start paying the pending bills by individual contractors, which we still continue to pay, except that it's still a struggle, because at the end of the day, if I say that my development vote is anything between 1.7 to 2 billion on the maximum. So if I'm to focus purely on paying those pending bills, for sure, I'll never do anything in the county in terms of my projects and programs that I had promised my people. So it's usually a very tough balance between paying historical pending bills and still staying true to one's manifesto. And that is why this financial year we reduced it, because we realized we've been spending so much money trying to clear these pending bills in the past 3 years, but we don't seem to be going very far. And yet here we are, an election is around the corner, and I must deliver. So those are the challenges we have, but I want to undertake that we'll try and enhance this amount in the next financial year. I know what balance between making sure our development agenda does not die off, as well as paying these pending bills, Chair.
Just off the top of your head, Governor, first I needed clarity on the Annexure 3. It doesn't have a
yes,
date.
Let me ask the Chief Officer, please, and your team, if you could clarify the dates.
As he answers, because you have painted a picture there that you need to balance between development and payment of these bills. Most of these pending bills actually arise from projects, which is what people interpret as development. Maybe you'll give us, what is the spread like in Embu in terms of how much, what percentage of your entire revenues are you utilizing on development, and what percentage are you at with recurrent expenditure?
Through the Governor, Chair, we comply with the requirement of the 70-30% rule of the PFM. Thank you.
So just give the figure, give the average percentages.
Average percentage.
Last financial year.
The absolute or the percentage?
Percentage.
Percentage.
The percentage, the actual or the budgeted?
My brother, how much, what percentage of the revenues of your county do you use on development in the last financial year?
30%.
So 30% is going to development, 70% to recurrent?
Yes.
The picture might be different, Prof. Looking at your financial statements, 33% goes to compensation. You've got a huge chunk that goes to health facilities. In fact, there's a huge surplus at the bottom, which we must put into context. But from the question of Senator Sifuna, I think he's trying to find out whether employee cost is putting pressure on you.
Certainly.
But it is not.
Certainly, I found it at almost 52%.
At 52.
Yes.
So now it is at 30. Is 33 the correct?
If you say, I mean, it's still there, because you can't go sacking people.
No. Let's get the exact percentage, because the numbers here indicate 33, But is that
For,
is
for
that
what?
is
33 for
on
what?
compensation? Is that
Meaning
is that the
PE.
reality?
PE, you mean?
Yes.
When you say compensation?
Yes, compensation of employees. Your financial statements
It
here.
is not that, no. We have a huge wage bill that has been there since I came in.
Now, what is the percentage? Give us that percentage.
52% thereabout is where we are.
But you see, Governor, it must be supported by the numbers you have here in your financial statements. When we are getting our brief from the Auditor General, we reflected on it. Your total revenue is 5.3 billion. Your employee cost is 1.78 billion. That is 33%.
And Chair, in
I think
addition
there's
to
something
what you
that's
are...
not right.
Maybe
These are your
please-
numbers.
Let me
Can I
clarify.
please let
Yes?
the chief officer.
Yeah, the first thing to clarify is this Appendix 3 is a send-you of movement of payables as per what was queried by the auditor, and this pending bills that belonged to our suppliers. And what we are
That was not the question. As at what point? Those figures are as at what date?
The
as at 30th June
yeah, you are an accounting
2025.
professional. How can you put out a movement of pending bills without a date?
It is as at 30th June 2025 as per the narration.
So the COB's figures are wrong, or your figures are wrong.
I think what the Senator's frustration is a clerical error on your side. You have this
What
Appendix
I
3.
want to clarify the difference between
wait
COB.
wait a minute. You have this Appendix 3 where none of the columns, none of the rows has a year or a date. It's, I hope you have seen what the problem is.
Okay, yeah.
It is an omission on your side.
On date, on date,
And I
yes.
think you just need to accept and move on instead of trying to explain.
Accepted.
Okay, proceed.
The other issue is
Chair, interestingly, what is the qualification of this gentleman who is here with us, and how long has he been serving in Embu? Because he wants to allow us to be on a wild goose chase in every question. Who is he? Can he just introduce ourselves properly so that we handle him at that level?
Okay.
And give us ISPAC number so that we the goodness is we have a representative of ISPAC here. Because every question he asks, this guy should be a very good politician because he dodges every question. He avoids every question.
I hope you're not referring to yourself.
No, I'm not referring to myself.